Captain's log, stardate 6050.8. En route to the core system, we were intercepted by the Azrael and fired upon unexpectedly. The attack was specifically designed to knock out our warp systems, which we believe was intended to delay our reaching the fifth planet. After relatively quick repairs, we resumed our original course, and now have arrived at Course 5. The Azrael is holding its position near the gas giant, and has not made a move since our arrival. Magnify.
Amazing.
Fascinating.
Analysis, RT.
Those devices seem to be using the entire planet as a source of fuel to create a strange type of energy that I can't identify. Some residual energy is escaping from the planet's gravitational pull and penetrating both Azrael and Farragut.
Our shields?
They appear to have no effect on repelling the energy.
What is your threat assessment?
Unknown. This is unlike anything I've seen before. Our sensors aren't picking up anything new that we haven't been able to analyze from top to bottom from the Azrael's feeds.
I was afraid of that. Hail the Azrael. Let's see if they'll talk.
Farragut to Azrael. Do you read? Sir, I'm getting something. I mean someone. But
What is it?
this person is ordering us to leave the system immediately.
Put me on. Azrael, this is Captain John T. Carter of the USS Farragut. What's your situation?
This is Commodore Sheila Johnson of the USS Azrael. As I outrank you and quite frankly can outthink you and outfight you, I hereby order you to hightail it out of this system before I take measures to destroy your ship.
Commodore who? Look, I don't care who the hell you think you are. Put me through to Captain Glenn immediately.
You have 10 minutes to comply with my order. Azrael out.
I might be mistaken, but I don't recall mention of a Commodore Johnson serving on the Azrael.
No, sir. However, there is an Ensign Sheila Johnson serving as the ship's comm officer.
Ensign?
Captain, the Azrael shields are down.
Very odd for a ship planning to attack us. Any chance you can pinpoint Captain Glenn's location?
I could, if we had access to Glenn's medical records. A narrowband sensor array is capable of picking up a unique biosignature.
Those records would be available in the Azrael's databanks. I should be able to access them with command-level override codes.
If they haven't locked out access.
Let's give it a try.
Access granted.
Computer, download medical records for Captain Aaron Glenn and tie into the ship's sensor array.
Working. Task complete.
She's all yours, RT.
Got him. He's in the science lab on Deck 5.
Mike, report to the bridge. We're beaming over to the Azrael. You're in command. Mr. Prescott, meet us in the transporter room with one of your staff.
Does it seem excessively hot in here to you, Captain?
It must be over 40 degrees Celsius in here.
Intruders! Get them!
Phasers on stun.
Call security!
No effect. Heavy stun.
Did you see their eyes? It's a good chance that the energy from Chorus 5 is causing the abnormal behaviors and appearances.
And it's going to begin affecting us soon.
Right. No time to waste. Let's get to Glenn and get some answers.
Commander, we're receiving another communication from the alleged Commodore Johnson. Should I respond?
No. Maintain communication silence for the moment while Jack and his team are on board. Mr. Thalen, is there any change in the Azrael's status?
No, sir. It's... Wait a second. That's odd.
What is it?
I don't quite know. My instruments seem to be acting up. I am reading wild fluctuations in our position. One second, it's showing where we're supposed to be, and the next, it has us somewhere else completely.
It's not just you. I'm seeing some strange anomalies here as well. Every time I try to correct it, it just goes off again.
Smithfield to Galway.
Galway here.
What's going on down there? We're experiencing some instrumentation failures.
I'm registering multiple failures in most of the primary, secondary, and tertiary systems. But it's sporadic. It's jumping around.
Run diagnostics on all systems. I want to know why my ship is acting up.
Diagnostics aren't working either. I need your help fast or we're going to lose environmental systems too.
On my way. Mr. Thalen, you have the con. Whoa. What just caused that?
I can't nail it down. Every time I try to compensate for one system, another one goes down. This is getting us nowhere.
Agreed. Let's shut down all systems and bring them back under manual control. We'll route minimal power to non-critical systems and lock them down on a fixed setting.
All right, let's do it. That seems to have done the trick. For the moment.
Congratulations, Chief.
Thanks.
Don't get too comfortable, though. I want you to monitor these systems constantly. Advise me of anything unusual. I'll be on the bridge.
Aye, sir.
Why can't I solve this? It's all here. I have all I need. I must solve it. I must.
Captain Glenn?
And you are?
Carter, sir. Captain John T. Carter, the USS Farragut.
I don't remember inviting you.
Do you want to explain to me why you fired on my ship?
Nonsense. I didn't fire on anyone. And I strongly suggest you leave my ship before I'm forced to deal with you personally.
What's the big experiment, Glenn? What are you doing here?
You wouldn't understand.
RT?
He's tapped into those devices orbiting Chorus 5. They appear to be part of a network of machines all working in concert, but for what purpose, I can't say.
Alright, that's it, Glenn. You will relinquish command to my security chief and accompany me peacefully to the Farragut. The Azrael will then follow us out of the system.
Go away! I have important research, and I cannot be disturbed!
Let me try, sir. Captain Glenn, it's me, Henry Prescott. Starfleet Academy training mission to Altair 6. You were my commanding officer on that mission.
My only mission is to solve this mystery, and I don't care who you are!
Mr. Prescott, Captain Glenn is under arrest. Take him into custody, please.
Aye, sir. Captain Glenn, please come with me.
I am not going anywhere.
Sorry, Mr. Prescott. I know it must have been difficult to see your former commanding officer behaving like that.
Yes, sir. It was.
Let's get him back to the Farragut and see if we can sort this out.